Welcome to WHHI News. I'm Alec McNair, and here's a look at your headlines. Jury selection begins Monday in Walterboro for the Alec Murdoch murder trial. In a 63-page motion, his attorneys have asked the court to bar a state's witness from testifying about blood spatter evidence on Murdoch's shirt after the murders of wife Maggie and son Paul at their estate in June of 2021. The lawyers say the shirt was mishandled and that the experts leaked their findings ahead of any charges filed against Murdoch. Well, another TV program about Alex Murdoch and his family is scheduled to air next month. Netflix will carry a 3-part documentary titled Murdoch Murders, A Southern Scandal. Several other networks have already aired series on the Murdochs, including CNN and HBO Max. Well, Stephanie Price, who resigned late last year as Bluffton police chief, has been hired as deputy chief in Beaufort under current chief Dale McDormand. Chief McDormand says Price's duties will include a focus on officer wellness and work environment, 2 areas where she focused efforts while she was in Bluffton. She had been one of the finalists for the chief's job in a Seattle suburb. Price resigned as chief of Bluffton after less than 2 years, replaced by Joe Babkowitz. Those two had a falling out back in 2021. The Beaufort County School Board has voted to return 6 books to its school libraries 3 months after they were among 97 books removed from the shelves for suspected sexual or racial content. Book review committees recommended the 6 books be returned to the shelves, and the board voted 8-2 with 1 abstention to do just that. The 2 no votes were from newly elected members Victor Ney and Elizabeth Hay, who didn't like the makeup of the review committees. The committees and the board did remove 2 of the books from middle school shelves, The Kite Runner and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The review committees will vote on the future of 10 more books this week. Well, according to a new study, a lot more new homes are being built here in South Carolina compared to other states in the nation. The Palmetto State ranks 4th for most new houses being built per capita, with 10 new houses being built per 1,000 people. Utah took the top spot, Idaho came in 2nd, and Florida ranked 3rd. Realtors here say the inventories are still tight. While a typical housing market has a 4 to 6 month supply of homes, here it's only a 6-week supply. When asked about 2023, the study's creators said it should be a consistent year, though affordability will continue to be an issue. Now, for details on these stories and more, please check the news sources you see on the screen. Also, be sure to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. With a look at sports now, here's Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. And Wednesdays in the winter are for wrestling, so let's hit the mat. Bluffton High School was the site of a key Region 7 4A double duel last night, but it was the May River Sharks who won the night. The 3rd-ranked team in Class 4A rolled to 2 more region wins, forfeiting the final match of a 39-34 victory after a tough battle with the Hilton Head Seahawks, who also saw their hopes of defeating Lucy Beckham dashed in the penultimate match of a 39-35 decision. The host Bobcats won the first 3 bouts against May River to take a 15-0 lead, but the Sharks swept the remaining 11 weights with 7 pins to roll to a 62-15 win and set up a matchup at James Island next Wednesday for the region title. Up in Charleston, a couple of Lowco squads were duking it out at the Region 8 3A duels, and Beaufort High finished 3-1 to take a runner-up finish thanks to a 40-39 win over Battery Creek in a match that finished tied and went to the 7th criteria, most first points scored, to give the Eagles the win and 2nd place after a 43-36 loss to Hanahan in the last match of the duel. To hear more about the standout wrestlers from last night and see more highlights, visit LowcoSports.com or our YouTube channel to watch the longer, uncut version of Last Night in the Lowco. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks a lot, Justin. Up now with weather, Maria Soden. Maria?
Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're seeing a little bit more of the spring weather going into the weekend with scattered showers throughout the day and the highs mostly staying in the 60s. Taking a look at Friday, however, it's going to be hazy in the morning and then sunny the rest of the day, with Hilton having a high of 64, a low of 52, Bluffton's going to have a high of 66, a low of 49, and Beaufort's going to have a high of 65 and a low of 51. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 7:23 and sunset's going to be at 5:44. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 2:07 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 7:01 p.m. Taking a look into the weekend, a little bit into next week. Saturday, it's going to be cooler with thick cloud coverage, and then we're going to see scattered showers throughout the late afternoon and into the evening, with highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s. Come Sunday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day, with highs in the 60s and lows in the 50s. And then come Monday, it's going to be cloudy with a little bit of rain later in the afternoon and possibly into the evening, with highs back up in the 60s and lows in the 40s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
Great, Maria, thanks so much. When we come back, we're going to find out about athletics at May River High School. Stay right there.